Student's IEP is providing the accommodations specified so that the students can be successful. Accommodations may include changes in the way content is presented or in the way that the student demonstrates math content. The IEP is a legal binding document, so it is very important that you are aware of these accommodations and are providing them appropriately. If you have a student that is in special education, one way to find that is PowerSchool. If you go to that student's individual profile, you will see this symbol, the little lowercase I. That indicates the student has special education services. However, it may not mean that they have educational services. It can also indicate that they just have speech services. In that case, there will not be any classroom modifications or accommodations. Be easier on you so you don't have to go through hundreds of student profiles. Special education teachers will be providing a IEP at a glance for those students that you have in your class that have these special education accommodations. You should receive that in your mailbox within the first week or two of school. The IEP at a glance will look like this. It will have the student's name, ID number, and all the personal information at the top. It will also have the case manager here, and that will be the person that has the teacher of record that you will consult if you have any questions or concerns on that student. There will be goals and objectives that are included on the IEP. For most students, if they are in the general classroom setting, it will be the regular grade level goals that would be the same for any other student. Accommodations are listed below. They are broken down by subject area: English, math, science, social studies. You need to review the accommodations listed for your subject area. There also should be something about electives. If you're an elective teacher, I would review the accommodations listed for other classes and see if any of them would be applicable to your class. There are also the state testing accommodations that are provided for that student so that you're aware of what they will get for state testing, and that should be provided for in-class testing and STAR testing as well. Their services are listed there, and the very last section is probably the most helpful. It is an objective statement that will give you a little bit more information about that student, what their disability category is, any behavior issues, how they function in the classroom, and just a little bit more information about that student. If you received your accommodation sheets, your IEP at a glance, you will need to sign as proof receive this information. You will find the sign-in sheets and binders, and they will be in 8th grade building in the conference room, which I believe is room 32. It's across from the computer lab in the main hallway of the 7th and 8th grade building. And you will go and sign for each student under their name that you have received an accommodation sheet. In the 6th grade building, that will be in the conference room, which is in the 6th grade counselor's office. On these accommodations, you need to see the teacher of record, the case manager that's listed at the top of that IEP at a glance, or feel free to contact me, Sharon Mitchell. My office is in room 65, where you can reach me at extension 1752.